Welcome to my channel. I'm Krista Marie, a psychic medium witch, and I read based off of real astrology. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the energy that is happening this week, and especially today, okay? We have the sun in Sagittarius, so we are in Sagittarius season, and this is the season of goals, opportunities, longevity, and transformation, and actions applied from that transformation from the previous season. So we're going to go ahead and take a look and see where relationships are going to be, because in astrology, this is a major point where your relationships with people, with what you're into, your goals, everything about it in life can be good, or it could be the other way, right? It could be a cycle lesson, and it could be a lesson that you're learning, or it could be something that puts you into the future. So we're going to talk about that energy for each astrological sign and what is coming up, those changes, what choices are you going to make, and anything else that you need to know. So I appreciate you guys for watching this video, sharing this video, liking that video, all that good stuff helps, and it's really good energy. So if you're not able to get a private session with me or a personal session, you can always showcase your support by sharing this video, liking the video. Good karma, good vibes. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the astrology. I read in real time, so I'm opening this up for you. Hey, how you doing? Hello. So let's take a look at it. Today is November, Wednesday, the 29th, 2023, okay? And we do have a sensitive point in astrology where we have the nodes of fate, the destiny of fate, that is making a harmonious flow to Venus. Now, heads up, Venus is going to be changing signs in the next few weeks. So this is the last about 3 weeks or so of Venus in Libra, okay? And it's going to transition into Capricorn. So the energy is balancing out of your love relationships and determining if you are going to take this relationship to the next level, or if you're going to, you know, spend some time and do a little bit of a karmic cycle there. So who am I talking to? Well, let's talk to definitely Libra. We're talking to Cancer, okay? That's a big one as well. And we're talking to Capricorn. Capricorn's going to be in that as well as being shifted into it. So like cardinal-like signs in Aries. That's a big change. Your love relationships are going to change big time. Now, when are you going to see these changes? These changes are going to be coming up all through this week, but especially how you spend your energy today is going to be like the undertones of the activity of the karma that you might experience. So let's talk about it right now in real time. The moon is in Cancer at the 6th house of Virgo, okay? So Cancer and Virgo right now, really tight-knit energy, have the opportunity to have some enjoyable activities. However, these activities will broaden horizons, okay? So there's a combination of the acts of service to yourself that provides to other people. So when I manifest abundance, I think about abundance as of abundance that I'm able to provide for myself, and abundance so wealthy, so rich that it's able to trickle down for other people. That's true wealth. That's true abundance. It's something that you can genuinely share with other people. It's not all for yourself. Because if you want abundance for yourself, great, but you put a cap on yourself, okay? You don't want to do that. So think about this time. Think about the circumstances, about establishing new habits and what you truly want to manifest. Let's look at your love relationship. Gather the resources that you want to use to tackle, okay, these circumstances. So I'm talking about major changes in your relationships. Couples are going to look at each other and look at the emotional needs and the resources that they have and determine if they're going to better the relationship, balance the relationship, and apply that into the future. Now, endurance and tolerance. There's going to be a few of these keywords that are coming in. And again, this is the psychic portion going over into astrology. If you're watching me right now, this is going to be for everybody, but I'm fine-tuning it to your sun and your rising sign. So if you don't know astrology, and if you're new to astrology, that's okay. I do have sessions, and there's a link right there where you can find out all this information. So let's talk about it. So cardinal signs is going to be the main front of this energy, of the energy choice. So Aries, okay, Cancer, and Capricorn and Libra. We're going to see a main strong of those points. So if you have that in your sun or your rising sign, you are kind of like debating on that energy. What is going to pay off? All right, now let's talk to mutable signs. Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Gemini. You are manifesting something very close to you that is acting as a service to yourself. Something that you see in the circumstances you want to better for yourself, for your home life, for your boundaries, and for your personal wealth, okay? And moving on to fixed signs. Now, Taurus, we have Aquarius, Leo, okay? And I think I said Aquarius. Yeah, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. You guys in that fixed like energy, Scorpio, all right, are going to be seeing a lot of spiritual sense of the end. Think Pisces like energy for my fixed signs. So Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, things are finally coming to the end. And you know it is. So the circumstances of that end is where are you going to apply the next fresh air, the next, the next thing that you want to do to showcase, to grow. Now, if you are a fixed sign and you are still in this energy of last season and still stuck on changing, you're not used to changes, you don't like what has happened in your life, and you are really stuck, frankly stuck in the muck, you're going to be having a little bit of those issues manifesting forward, because what's truly important to you might be a little skewed because you might be emotional. Okay, so that being said, for the astrology, that's what we kind of have going on for all the signs. Now, if you don't know your sun or your rising, that's okay. I do astrology reports in depth, not just showcasing those, but really going into depth about the questions that you have about your life, okay? So a psychic personal reading, you go to my website. So let's talk about Venus a little bit more before we get to the tarot card reading and get a little bit further into this, because we're having the destiny of fate trine Venus, okay? So let's break this energy down here for a little bit. The North Node, okay? What is the North Node? The North Node is responsible for the energy that is happening in the now. That is going to set you on the right path of the future, because you've made choices from, previously and your past from your South Node that regurgitate out here, and you made better choices. Okay, stick on to that. Because it's in retrograde, in Aries, think of cardinal energy, or if you have Aries sun or Aries rising, you will be directly affected by this and by your relationships, okay? There is something that is going to change in how things are going to be presented or what you want. So you might be in a relationship or a marriage or a situationship or a commitment for years, and you probably want to stay in this commitment, in this energy. However, you require certain circumstances in order for this to work. You see what I'm saying? It's more than just a compromise. It's a real evaluation of your love languages, how you express your love language, and where you want that love energy to be. Okay, we are now at 12:12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And that double-like energy definitely represents the energy of love and what is manifesting forward in a sense of communication, okay? There's a lot of that is being communicated and miscommunicated. I want you to understand that right now we are in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is going to retrograde in about 2 weeks. And right now we are in the shadow of the moon phase, as you could say, in the Mercury phase, where things are coming to the truth. Mercury is at the 27th degrees of Leo in Sagittarius, meaning that we are being connected to social contracts. We're being connected to other people. We're able to display this energy, and we're being promoted and respected and backed by what we want to do. Meaning, if I am into this and you're into this, collaboration, good stuff coming forward, and decisions of benefit association. So even though your love life might not be ideal, Your social networks are popping off, and that tells you something. It tells you that what you're manifesting in your career, in your public life, and what makes you feel sound in the world, because let's face it, we all do. We all have something that we are proud of, or we want to put that effort into the world and what we walk away from. So whatever that is, it's starting to get better and it's starting to grow, and you love where you're going and where you're transforming in your life and where you're applying these new efforts. You just want your partner to be on board with this aligned energy. Match the energy, right? But it's not so easy, because within this personal transformation that you've been going through with yourself and discovering yourself and expressing that discovery, your soulmate, your soul connection, your twin flame, or whoever is with you at this point, at this destination of life, is at a crossroads. The crossroads of choice, right? Positive decisions. Now, I don't want you to take this as negative. We're not going to have a whole bunch of breakups happening up, but there's going to be beneficial associations. And those benefits are going to be extremely important to you. And you want to apply those benefits, of course, to your partner, right? To your intimate partnerships, as well as your outer partnerships, like your networks. So how do you do that? And how do you talk to your partner about leveling up? Because, hey, it's a real thing. You know, hopefully there's couples out there wanting to better themselves and their situations and try something new or join together in a job, a project, or a contract. So there is going to be a huge increase in communications. We just had the post full moon in Gemini, which is all about communicating and the truth that's coming up. So in this mix of adding to the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, the truth is coming up. It's slipping through the cracks, and the changes that you make today are very, very karmic. So if you want to have a good future, if you want to put yourself out there, you still got to show up. Show up today, okay? Now, Neptune is in the background, still in Pisces, still in retrograde, still distracting like energy in the sense of saying that you have more time. You don't. Today is the day you take action. Today is the day that if you want to do something, or if you care about somebody or something, you want to put that energy action here forward. Now, I'm open for psychic readings as well as same-day spells and sessions if you need to be. Okay, enough of that being said. Let's go ahead and go forward to the tarot card reading. Now, this is going to be a general reading based off what's going on right now, and I'm going to do each sign. So look at your sun and look at your rising sign, and let's go ahead and start with Aries, okay? So Aries sun and Aries rising, let's go ahead and take a look at your week ahead with everything that's been said. Okay, let's take a look here. All right, Aries, so the first thing that we have for you is the 5 of Rods, reverse. So this has been coming up so much. The number 555 represents a spiritual change, represents the things that you are changing, that crossroads, that decision is going to be applied. Now, this involves other people. This involves your partnerships, just like what we talked about. Now, this is going to be something whether or not they are on board. Now, Aries sun and Aries rising, this is 50-50, because as the King of Rods reverse, as yourself in here, as in some Sagittarius-like energy, there is the chance of something that is substantial, that works for you, but also you see it being very tedious and maybe not. So where do you stand in this energy and this fork in the road, and how do you apply it to it? Okay, well, we have another 5, of course we do. 5 of Cups upright indicates something of you desire real change. You desire real energy to come here and flow and take that action that you always knew that was going to be here and be there. However, there is something else that is coming back forward to play. And it goes back into that longevity. It goes back into the loyalty. It goes back into your actions with other people, okay? So, Aries sun and Aries rising, can you teach a new dog new tricks? Are they able to apply it? And the answer for that is no. We have the star card reverse. So Aries sun and Aries rising, There is some bittersweetness to this situation in the relationship that you might be in. You might be involved with just a person, or it could be your job. It could be something that you thought you were so much in love in, and you tried so hard to make it work, and however, it's not working. And I see you, Aries. I see you putting that love and that energy back into yourself, okay? Going where that energy grows. Now, in order for this to happen, Aries Sun and Aries Rising, there is a Tower moment. There is a Tower moment that is going to happen this week. Like I mentioned, this is a karmic day. Where you spend your thoughts and your energy of today is going to determine a lot of the future, good, or it's going to be a cycle of learning. Aries Sun and Aries Rising, you're going to see this week where your thought process is and where the change has been happening. It hasn't been happening much as quickly as you would like it, but a lot of the change has been happening with you, and I want you to applaud that and continue to go forward in your projects, because you can count on yourself, you can count on other people, but people have changed, you have changed, and you have to understand that, Aries Sun and Aries Rising, and best of luck to you. Let me know if I could be some help with a further reading. Okay, so let's go a little bit further here. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Brenda. Appreciate the stars. Let's go to Taurus. Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising. Let's find out, what's coming up here for you this week when it comes to the issues of love. How do you apply that? What decisions you might be making? What communications might be coming through? Let's find that. Immediately, here you are. Four of Pentacles, Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising. You are holding on. You are holding on to that hope, that dream, that manifestation. You are having extreme faith. And this is dealing with a relationship. We are talking about relationships. And this is more importantly, a relationship with yourself, okay? 9 of Rods. But that's the thing. The past few weeks you've been feeling like people are against you, and I don't think that they're against you. I just really think that you've been having a really hard time transitioning in life. Now, Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising, this isn't like you're not like severely depressed, right? Which is really good, but you're also kind of like masking a little bit, and you're not letting your real friends know how you feel. Let them know. Let them know. Tell them that you really need some time to just say what's on your mind. Maybe you don't really want advice, Taurus. Maybe you just want to say this sucks. You know it's going to get better eventually, but right now you want to complain. And that's okay, Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising. Now remember the energy of today and how we set forward. 7 of Rods reverse indicates that this relationship, now this energy now, I'm talking to, I think more of a Taurus Rising than a Taurus Sun. But I feel like Taurus Risings, y'all, you're in this relationship that's already over, okay? And it's taking a lot out of you. You're in this weird funk of a phase where you guys want to break up. And you're kind of like looking for signs that it's going to get better, and you're holding on because it's like the season of reason or whatever. But no. And then Taurus Sun, let me get into you. Yeah, because I don't want to leave you hanging. 8 of Pentacles reverse, same thing. Taurus Sun, there's something here, a relationship, a connection that is not giving you the best of energy, and it's kind of leading you wherever, right? So that's why you're holding on to yourself so much and being guarded. Now, I like that you're being spiritual, right? You're being secluded, you're meditating, but I don't want you to be too secluded. I don't want you to pull yourself away too much. You know what I'm saying? I want you to understand that Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising, this is the card of Scorpio. This does represent the 8th house, and this does represent somebody who has passed away, right? So that's the thing. You're dealing with grief. You're dealing with some emotional turmoil, and on the outside of the world having to deal with with things, right? But your mind, your heart is still back where the spirit is, and the spirit is here with you. The spirit is here to help transform you and help guide you through the love of loving yourself and attracting that loving energy. Now, Taurus, you do have good people around you. You got good people around you, Taurus. It's you. It really is you, right? You know, when people say it's not you, it's me, it really is. It's in the case of this. So Taurus, and I also feel like you're connecting to somebody who has passed away and they're listening to you. And that's the biggest thing that comes through is I feel multiple spirits here in this room because I feel there's multiple people here on this live, and there's energy here very strong saying just keep talking to them, keep saying their name. That energy is going to help you through very, very close. See it? Yes. Wonderful. All right. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, there we go. My other passed away in half. He is listening to you. There he is. Absolutely. Thank you for confirming that. I appreciate that. You are definitely loved, and he's definitely listening to you, and he loves it. I even see you singing, so keep singing too. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Brenda. And if you would like to get a private session with me or a mediumship reading, I do offer that. And the ones that I do are pretty cool. I do have equipment that picks up what we call EVPs or energy for spirits. So I do that as well. So you let me know. Okay, Gemini Sun and Gemini Rising. Let's take a look and see what's coming up. Same thing, fork in the road. We have a lot of opportunity flow for love. We have things that are transforming. We have things that are changing, right? We have you changing and things coming up. What do you need to know? All right, Gemini, Sun and Rising. The first thing that comes up, okay, here we go. So the first thing that comes up, Gemini, is the Strength card reverse. So this says to me that you're not as, and I'm going to be careful with my words here, Gemini, because, you are sometimes, right? But I get the energy feeling that something is not going as you has hoped, or there's something bothering you, okay? It's weighing on you heavy. So we have the Strength card reverse. So something that you truly want or wanted, or you want to see through, and it's in the public because this is the card of Leo. So this is showcasing your personality. This is showcasing and expressing yourself, Gemini. I feel like there's something here that you're not able to express, right? And here we are, Two of Rods reverse. And who is this and what? It is to somebody, okay? Now, Gemini, I think this is plans, because this also represents Sagittarius season. It also represents missing another person. It also represents the energy of a person right now. So Gemini, you have somebody on your mind, okay? And it could be a fire sign. It could be a Sagittarius, it could be an Aries sun or rising, or it could be a Leo sun or rising. I feel like it's definitely evolved in that. But it's an idea, Gemini, or a passion or a project that you had in mind that is just not firing off as quickly. And maybe it's going, maybe it's happening, but there's something about it that you still want to communicate. You still want to talk about it. It's still bothering you, Gemini, okay? So Seven of Cups on its side. So this is an emotional connection. You really want to work with this person. You really want to talk more with this person. You really want to do more. But there's something about it that you feel that is weighing heavy on you. So it comes back to like a lot of like guilt or shame. It's self-inflicted. It doesn't feel like it's anything that you did wrong, okay? Maybe it's like weird timing or miscommunication, Gemini, but it feels like something that is very important to you, very personal to you. And it's just, it's just not going, it's working, but it's not working as you want it. Like, I feel like you're a little dissatisfied. Like maybe you almost feel like you shouldn't be, right? It's a weird energy. It's like you have eyes on you, but you don't, but you have eyes on them. And the Fool card upright represents that this energy, you are going forward, in this path, but something else has been pulling you back. That's the thing. And I think that is what you're deciding on is, do you make this change, or do you just go with what you know with works, right? Do you start something new? Page of Rods, do you start something new? Do you go to this passion project? Do you go to this trust? Do you try again with this person? And yes, I would say yes, you should. Because you're doing this thing called insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. All right. Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising. Same thing for you guys. Let's go ahead and get this a good shuffle. Let's find out what's coming up for you this week, this karmic day as of today, the energy that is leading here forward. And if you would like to get a session with me in person, or if you want to get a session with me online, just go to my website, moongirltarot.com. I am accepting same-day sessions, text message readings, and all sorts. And if you see something that is, not in your time zone or not open, just email me and I'll be glad to get you on my work list. Okay, here we go, Cancer. Let's take a look and see what's going on here for you this week. Now that we have this Venus energy trining the destiny of fate, the North Node, and what decisions are you being held here? So the first card that I have for you is the Devil card upright. So this Capricorn-like energy does represent something that you want to move forward. This is something very tough. This is something that is taking a lot of your energy. However, it's also empowering you. Now, I want you guys to understand the Devil card in tarot is not necessarily evil. It doesn't really represent something that is bad, but it does represent something that is serious. And it represents something that's very prominent on your mind, and you're seriously taking a decision that is going to literally change the rest of your life, okay? And the energy of that is saying that what you do today is going to be long lasting. Okay, Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising. Let's go a little bit more detail about, and you come up immediately. Let's go a little bit more detail about this. And here you are, King of Cups, right? We're right on point. Here you are, Cancer. So I really feel like you are in love. You are passionate. You're feeling this drive and this energy, and we have the Judgment card reverse. So the balance of scales are in your favor. Things are happening in your way. You see the opportunity, you see the Golden Gate, but you're still like, the Cancer crab. You're just kind of like, do I go this way? Or do I go this way? Or is that something I'm even going to want at a later point? But let's look a little bit further here for you. And I see that it is. And again, I've been seeing so much Cancer and like Earth-like energy. The moon is in Cancer at 6 degrees Virgo. So this is serious. This is something that is manifesting, because Virgo belongs to Mercury, and that is communication, technology, magic. Virgo is the 6th house. That's a lot of magic in that house, okay? And then you have Cancer, which is home of the moon. So when you put those two energy elements together, you got something extremely powerful. Not only are you able to manifest today, but you're able to provide results from those manifestations. It's really good energy. So Cancer, further onto that for you, you have the 5 of Pentacles. So you are very much crafting very carefully the things that you want to change and manifest. Number 5, okay? Now we have the Queen of Rods reverse. That is also coming up here for you, Cancer. So the energy is also a little draining, right? Because, this Capricorn-like energy is, I wouldn't say not familiar, but the Earth-like energy does make you, move a little, makes you feel like the urgency. So we have the Page of Pentacles on its side, Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising. So when it comes to this fork in the road, when it comes to this love relationship with yourself and this major decision that you're going to do, there is a payoff, there is a bonus. But I see that you're just going back to that energy, and that's okay. Weigh everything out, make sure that you are in it to win it. Because once you start moving, And once you go, it's moving fast. And 9 of Rods, it shows you coming up on top. So whatever big decision, right? Summarizing this for you, whatever big decision, Cancer, that you're going to do to change the quality of your life monetarily and spiritually is going to pay out for you for sure. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next signs. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And if you missed your sign, no worries. You can always watch this video again and go back. Okay, so we just covered Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. We're gonna go to Leo, okay? Leo sun and Leo rising. And again, if you don't know what this means, if you're like, I don't know what my rising sign is, go to my website, moongirltarot.com, and I actually go into a lot more detail and talk about what does it mean, your house, your degrees, all that good stuff. Okay, Leo, same thing for you, Leo. Let's talk about what's happening this week when it comes to love, when it comes to changes, when it comes to the big decisions, when it comes to the karmic like energy. Okay, Leo, there it is. 5 of Cups reverse. We keep seeing this 5. Big changes. And I posted this last week. It's going to be a big theme. Now, Leo sun, Leo rising, we have that spiritual change, that emotion, and I have somebody coming here. Now, you already know. You have somebody from the past, 6 of Cups, upright, somebody, a friend, a past lover, a past connection, somebody that was good energy, okay, is currently in your life. But when it rains, it pours, right? So this moon in Cancer with this 6 degrees of Virgo is really asking you to make a decision. Leo sun and Leo rising, is this person in your life that has brought this good energy, are you going to use it, right? Are you the one with the good intentions? That's where, it shifted a little bit, hasn't it? Now, Leo, I'm not saying you're the bad guy in this situation, but I am saying, Leo, is that even though this person is in your life and has changed, has come back and is saying that, and you truly want it to be true, you're a little bitter. You're upset. And it's okay to be upset, Leo, okay? And you're deciding, do I give this person a chance? Do we go a little bit further into this relationship? That's what you're thinking about, Leo, your intentions, not the intentions of the other person. The intentions of the other person is very well known. You are going to see where you're going to place your cards. So, Leo, sun or Leo rising, you are either going to be the person who's getting their heart, you're breaking hearts this week, okay? And it could be with your family. It could be with your work. It could be with this somebody of this past, right? But the 3 of Pentacles reverse. I see you, Leo. Leo sun and Leo rising is breaking ties of what you had with this person in the past. Now, this could be still a good thing. You could be saying to this person, like, look, I'm glad you're coming back in my life. I'm glad that you've changed, but I've changed too, and yada, yada, yada. Y'all go into that little compromise. Leo, I feel like you want evidence. You want proof. You want proof of these changes, and you want proof of this abundance that you very desperately want from this person, okay? You want more than just value. You want the real thing. We have the Fool card reverse coming in here for you. So again, so much of this energy is given back to you, a second chance. I just want you to take this, Leo, as a second chance of this person, of this energy, and what are you going to do, right? I'm even asking you, Leo, what are you going to do with this energy? It feels like you want to play around a little bit with it, but in the end, somebody, something is going to go. And just show a little grace while you do it. Okay, let's go on to the next sign. We have Virgo. All right, Virgo, you're in the degree of Cancer here. So there's some boundaries and there are some decisions yourself that you're going through that is going to affect your relationships with yourself and with other people. So let's talk about it, Virgo. Let's talk about the boundaries. Let's talk about the love. Let's talk about the karmic energy of today that you're trying to do, okay? That you're trying to put forward in order to have an abundant life. Oh my gosh, all these cards are coming out. I want to make sure it's shuffled as we go through. Do we have any Virgos in here? Hey, I see that. Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising. All right, Virgo, let's get your overall theme. Let's take a look. I got the sun coming in on here. All right, Virgo, let's take a look at your cards. Let's see what we got here, Virgo. Okay, immediately we got that energy of Mercury. Wow, okay, one more. If we want to come out there, and there we are. Okay, Virgo, let's talk. So Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, we have the Nine of Swords reverse. And this indicates some good news. Now, communication is coming in strong. Strong with yourself. You're being empowered. You know who you are, and you're communicating that voice. Virgo, you're getting yourself out of situation. All right? The Hangman reverse. These are very strong, important cards alone as well as paired together. Now, this significance is huge. Virgo, the things that you're doing, the things that you're saying to yourself, the manifestations are really gonna get you out of that situation. Now, we have the Six of Rods reverse. This indicates about the urgency and the longevity, meaning you are having better thoughts, you're having better process, okay? This strategy is moving here forward, but your energy still needs to, keep value up. You still need some R&R here, Virgo. So if you're looking to move, or if you're looking to extend yourself, don't do it just of yet, at least not this week, okay? Because there's gonna be a lot of messages here coming here forward here to you. So let's keep going on. Okay, Virgo, let's see what else, especially with, this feels like this relationship with yourself and the things that you're saying to yourself is going to affect a lot of things. Yeah, it is. Here it is. It's going to affect a lot of things. So Virgo, here you are again, Six of Pentacles, big, strong 6-6. 666 is not an evil number. It represents a spiritual change that is happening in front of your eyes, Virgo. You are witnessing actual spiritual events and phenomenon. Paranormal, get into it. It's amazing. And embrace it, Virgo. So let's talk about the Six of Pentacles upright. You are going to receive abundance of energy exchange. By promoting this energy, by empowering yourself, by getting yourself out of that situation, by sitting with this information, okay? And staying with it, staying true, staying loyal, sticking it out, sticking what you need to do, is going to get you what you need to go. Now, this act of service does involve somebody else and something else. It's a group project. So the benefit of abundance. So I see this fork in the road with Virgo is not necessarily a fork. There it is. I called it 666. Didn't I do that? I love when that happens. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Universe. I love you. For you, Virgo, you are going to be closer to your person. You are going to be reunited with your person, okay? Like I mentioned, Virgo, 666 is not an evil number. It represents signs that are actually can smack you on the forehead kind of thing, okay? So Virgo, live it up, embrace it. You're seeing all those angel numbers. You're seeing evidence of spirit, of the actual mantra of your life, of you talking well to yourself. So good for you. You're moving straightforward. I love it. Okay. Yes, I need it, Sarah. Woo, I love it. Right? A lot of Virgos here. That was good reading. And I think the toughest decision for Virgos is the first card of the Nine of Swords. So if you're a Virgo and you're like, Kristen, I'm still over here, get out of your head. From one Virgo to another, get in there and kick your own ass out, okay? Open up the door, pull yourself by the collar, and shove yourself out of the front door and make things happen for yourself, okay? You can do it, and if you need help, I'm here to help you. All right, let's move forward. I like this momentum. Okay, Libra. Now, Libra, you're pretty strong here because Libra, you are in the sign of Venus, okay? So let's see. I'm pretty sure, Libra, you're dealing with relationships with your family, you're dealing with relationships with your intimate relationships, you're dealing with your work relationships. Okay, Libra, yeah, I know this is gonna be pretty tough, okay? So let's let's talk about this a little bit. We got the first card here for you, Libra, the 7 of Rods. Okay, there you are, 7. You're fighting everybody. Okay, now here's the thing, Libra. You're like, I'm here, and the decisions have to go with me. Let's see how this works. Okay, let's go a little bit further for you, your Libra. Libra Sun and Libra Rising. Let's talk about it. Okay, so Libra, King of Pentacles come through. Libra, you're dealing with an earth sign, a Virgo, a Capricorn, a Taurus. And you're also dealing with a partnership. Okay, so Libra, you're pushing through. You're wanting a lot of things. You're wanting more money. You're wanting better relationships. You're wanting your personal goals to come forward. You want it all, right? You want it all right now. And you are saying things like your throat chakra is really big communication. However, like Queen of Swords, it's not, what is it, Libra? Libra, I love you, Libras. But I think that the energy here is wasted, right? The energy is wasted. So Libra, whoever is bringing you this energy, this earth sign, okay? And they have good energy, right? Maybe you just don't like them. Maybe it's the job. Maybe, and I really feel like it's more of a place than a person. It really giving me, and I know I say Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but it feels like it's actually more of a ground, it's like a place that you go to with the energy there, and just not happy with it. Not happy with it at all. Like a lot of it is like you feel like you get closer, but you're not happy with it. Let's see a little bit more here, Libra, because your relationships, okay, your relationships are good. Your boyfriend and girlfriend, your intimate relationships or the relationships that you are coming through. Sure, there's some dynamics, but they're good. They're getting better. Let's just say that it's getting better. The Star card upright. Things have changed. Things have improved, okay? So the connection of today, right? I feel like I'm a Libra right now. My energy is like here, it's there, it's bouncing all around the scales, right? It's good, it's not good. You know what I mean? It's indecisive, it's not, it's confident, it's not. So Libra, let's see the choices of today. How is it going to determine your week? Okay, there we go. That's better. That's a better, clear answer. So 8 of Rods, Libra, change is definitely happening, okay, in that area of your communications, of your personal relationships, and that longevity. Let's go back to this earth sign because it's coming back in here. More of that place, more of that person, maybe a combination of it both. There's more work with it, and you can work with it more. You're just untrusting of it, and I feel like once you give a little bit more sweetness to this earth sign or to this earth-like energy, this energy that's making you nervous, then it will get better. It's just taking a risk, it's taking a chance. And you're not too sure if you want to take that risk, if you want to take that chance, Libra. I see it paying off. See the both of you have the scales right there. I see it working out. I see forgiveness. So I feel like there's so much temporary dynamic energy that's happening to you, Libra, just to kind of sum it up, because I know it's like scatterbrain here. Things are going to get better here for you. The choices that you make for love and loving yourself and setting the boundaries, but also communicating those fears and telling a person, saying, you know what, this sounds like a great idea, but I have some reservations, right? There's nothing wrong with doing that. And doing that is going to help set you a little bit closer to where you want to be. All right, let's go on to the next sign. So we did Libra. Now we have Scorpio. Hey, we have a Scorpio here. Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising. Let me pick up my cards here. Drop everything. Okay, guys. It's always fun when that happens. And I got the sun in my eye, but that's cool. Hello, Scorpio. We have a Scorpio in the house. Awesome. All right, so let me give this a little bit of shuffle. And same thing, talking about major decisions that are happening today. And talking about the rest of the week. What is coming up for love? What is changing? There's a lot. There's a lot coming up here. So we have a Scorpio in the house, so awesome. Thank you so much for joining, for watching, and if you would like to get a private session with me, all you have to do is go to my website, moongirltarot.com. Okay, Scorpio, let's take a look at your overall theme and energy. We have a Scorpio rising, awesome. Okay, so Scorpio sun and Scorpio rising, I have the Justice card reverse. So let's talk about this, and this could represent a lot of things. We have the Hangman, okay? So the fork in the road, the energy that's changing. We have legal, you're dealing with legal stuff. So Scorpio sun and Scorpio rising, you're dealing with legality, okay? So as of right now, when it comes to these tough decisions, you can't do much right now because legally you can't, there's not much you can do because of time and energy, okay? But the scales are reversed. It's unbalanced. This at the relationship, this does deal with it, okay? So, you know, this is actually a card of the Libra. So this represents a relationship, a legality relationship with somebody else that you're dealing with, and you're kind of stuck in the situation, all right? So let's take a look a little bit further about what you choose to do today, because that's the thing, right? What are you thinking about now that is going to affect your future, that's going to help connect you further to love, family, or give you more cycles of the energy there. So let's find out. All right. Okay, and you come up immediately. There it is. So we have the Eight of Rods reversed. So you are, I mean, literally stuck with other people's responsibilities and this energy that has to be here, okay? Now, we have the Death card upright, and we have the Seven of Cups. Notice the double sevens. We're getting more sevens and stuff here. 7-7 or 7-7-7, okay? It does represent the spiritual change of a partner, okay? It is a bittersweet. I like to call it a double-edged sword. If you think about the 7-7, has like a weird shape to it. It involves a give and take and judgment and karma with other people, okay? The energy is, it feels like it's coming back to you. It feels like it's coming back, like you will get the judgment. So yeah, Five of Rods reverse. This fight, this whatever first started this war, right, is going to come in your favor. It's going to come better in your favor. Family, we have the Chariot card reverse, coming back to you, okay? So, and another thing, the decisions. So you have a lot of decision making today, and the things that you do is the energy is going to repay you. It's going to pay back to you, okay? I'm going to pull one more card because this is pretty serious. And I always, when it comes to legality things, even though I'm a psychic medium and I can read things, I always tell you guys, always consult a lawyer. If you're really, you know, in a legal battle with somebody, make sure you're calling your local person, because I'm not a legal practitioner. But more confirmation, Two of Cups. It is going to turn out okay. There is love. There is reuniting. There's connection. There is whatever ended up in this mess is going to be okay. I do see this is going to take some time. So whatever this is going to be all the way through March. Of next year. Okay. So as you can see, the things that we do today, the connections and the decisions, even though we're kind of stuck with dealing with, you know, legality or dealing with contracts or the boundaries of other people, you are going to get the payout. So if you need to hear this today, if you need a hug, if you need to hear a sign that the efforts that you're doing is going to pay off, it is. Keep going. Okay. I see you there. Oh, hey. Scorpio rising. Wow. Okay. Here we go. I just watched that. So the next one that we have is Sagittarius. Sagittarius sun and Sagittarius rising. And then, yeah, we have about 1, 2, 3 left. And I'll edit this video as much as I can to kind of get you guys your own sign. I'm sure I'll be able to. I'm sure you're going to be able to watch this as many times as you need on Facebook. Okay, Sagittarius, we are in your season, okay? So Sagittarius season is promoting these big ideas, okay? That's the thing. It's promoting these big ideas. Like you have this idea, this fork in the road, and you know that's happening, right? So what choice, what direction do you take? All right, Sagittarius sun and rising, you got the Devil card reversed, okay? And you have the Ace of Cups upright. So we talk about we talked about this card earlier in the reading and about the importance of the card. So this means that there are not much restrictions happening to you at this time. Okay, Sagittarius, that life is actually pretty good, right? There are some decisions that are still having to be made. Now, these are positive decisions. These are love decisions. I see you connecting, making a choice to your lover. Sagittarius, sun and rising, you're deciding to connect further to somebody. And it could be somebody of an earth sign as well as a water sign. I see that connection there. So let's take a look a little bit further. Sagittarius, the Knight of Rods comes up. The only thing I feel, right, because this is a good reading here for you. This is good energy. You're around good people. You're around good connections. You are feeling like you're in love. You're wanting more from your person, but you're doubting yourself. I think that is where the fork in the road is coming from. Sagittarius, sun and rising, you're doubting about how this other person feels about you. And the Fool card upright indicates that this person would effortlessly go forward with you. So if you're looking for a sign, Sagittarius, sun or rising, it's good. This person is in love with you. This person really wants more from you. Communicate it with them. Communicate your fears. And I feel like you both will be able to set forward together, okay? So I feel like Sagittarius is just dealing with more of like self-doubt. Yeah, the Emperor reverse represents thyself. And when reverse, we're upside ourselves. So Sagittarius, this mood in Cancer just might be throwing you off, testing your boundaries, showing you what you really want. And you might be very emotional about what you want and you're not able to communicate that emotion. Give yourself a breather, give yourself a break, and connect to that person immediately, that earth sign or that water sign, because it looks like it's going to be really good. Okay, Capricorn, let's talk to you. Capricorn sun and Capricorn rising. Let's find out for you this week and the choices that you make today, right? What is going to help you set forward, or what is going to bring a karmic cycle? All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Now we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. So Capricorn, you come up immediately in this earth-like energy, representing maturity in this sense. So Capricorn, you want more. You want more of this, and now you realize it's not just talking about wanting more, it's doing more, okay? So Six of Rods reverse. Let's talk about this for you, Capricorn. This fork in the road is about, do you change? Do you change not just jobs, but relationships? There is more that you want, and you are willing to work for it, absolutely. And the 10 represents yourself. You're the home of the 10th house. You are that public, you are that hard worker, and you're also that person who hides how they truly feel, right? You slip it out a little bit, but you hide a lot about it. Thanksgiving or that last full moon probably wasn't the best for you, Capricorn. You're probably dealing with family members, right? Six of Rods reverse, people, extended family that just wasn't the best. And you're realizing what is really important to you at this time. And like I mentioned, you want it all, and you want an apology. That's the first thing that you want, Capricorn, and in the sense when it comes to this love language. So the things that you do today, right? Do you extend the olive branch even though that person hasn't? Maybe that person is stubborn and hasn't apologized, and maybe you have already told them how you feel, but you do want to establish a connection or redo things. It takes so much courage to be the bigger person and say, hey, I want to do this, all right? So that being said, Capricorn, be truthful on how you feel and understand that the decisions that you make, the communications, you can communicate how you feel. You can't control somebody else's actions, right? We can't do that. But if you've already seen somebody's actions, please don't keep second guessing that either, okay? If somebody shows you somebody quacks like a duck, looks like a duck, they are a duck, right? Don't try to change them into a goose just because you believe that they're a goose deep down inside, okay? So I really hope that you get that apology. I really hope that you're able to heal in this relationship, because I feel like this is going to be either a chance for you to say, like, look, this really bothers me. I want a relationship with you. I don't know how this is going to happen, but I want it to work. Or if you go no contact or don't do anything, I feel like this is going to be long lasting. and you're going to be in this situation for a very long time going through this. By all means, very valid how you feel and how these people treat you. But that's the thing. There is forgiveness. Forgiveness is here, and you can jump the timeline. It's up to you. All right, let's go to the next sign, Aquarius, Aquarius sun, and Aquarius rising. Let's go ahead and take a look. Aha, right there real quickly before I stab myself in my arm. Hey guys, hello, hello, hello. Thank you for watching, and if you want like a personal session or a private reading, all you have to do is go to my website, moongirltarot.com. It is linked in the video above, and I appreciate you guys watching. Got the sun providing some good sunshine here, and you'll be able to rewatch this video later here on my Facebook at Moongirl Tarot. And definitely follow me, give me a shout out. I love you guys, I love when you do that. I'm also on Instagram at Moongirl Tarot. Okay. All right, Aquarius, sun and rising. Let's go ahead and take a look at the decisions that you make today, which are going to set you forward for your future in this karmic-like energy. Okay, so Aquarius, this card keeps going up for everybody. We have the King of Rods upright. You're motivated. You're definitely passionate with the energy that's happening. You did change, Aquarius. You did make some changes. We have the Devil card reversed here for you as well. And that represents that you do not, right, feel guilty about these changes, that you're exploring different avenues. And when it comes to love, King of Pentacles, Aquarius, it's all about work. It's all about work. And it's the energy of work and the boundaries of work. And Aquarius, you're celebrating. Now, the Three of Cups upright is coming up here for you because you are networking. You're bringing here people closer. You are getting more to your passions here for you. It's becoming easier, right? So the avenue, the fork in the road, is not necessarily too much of a tough decision. It's almost like, do you continue down this path of what's happening that's working for you, or do you do something else? Do you pivot? So we have the Five of Rods and we have the Nine of Swords reverse, both of them reverse. And that's just it, Aquarius. Do you continue on this chapter for the next year and maybe get burnt out, right? Or do you take the energy that you have and take this idea that you have and turn it into something great as well? That's yeah, right? Like, it's almost like, do you stay at this job or do you start your own job? Right? I'm telling you, either way, it's going to be a good benefit. Okay. Pisces, last but not least, Pisces sun, Pisces rising. We're going to go ahead and take care of you here. And thank you guys for watching. If you watched this entire video, I love you. Thank you so much for watching it. I appreciate you. Go to my website, moongirltarot.com. And this is my only account, just so you know, guys. I won't message you out of the blue. You know how to get hold of me. All right, Pisces, let's take a look and see what's going on here for you, these changes that are happening for you this week. Okay, Pisces, so we have the Two of Pentacles come up. So you are having a decision, a monetary decision that is going to affect your relationships, okay? We have the Six of Cups upright, so we do have somebody coming back to you. We do have an emotional connection coming here for you, which is going to make it even more complicated, right? Pisces is going to make it even more complicated for you, but it's a good complication and energy to have. The Ace of Cups, love, even further, and it comes in multiple avenues, okay? I see this happening here for you. Earth-like energy, my gosh, there's so much water and there's so much earth here. So the thing that tells me here, Pisces, is who you're manifesting, what you're manifesting, and what you're working on, like your career-wise, public eye, it's all happening. It's all coming forward. It's all starting to line up. So the decision is, where do you have two goals, two amazing goals. And one of the goals connected further to a relationship. The other goal is connected further to a career, combining the relationship. So the Fool card reverse, the Five of Swords reverse. There is going to be collaboration. There is going to be connection. There is going to be a redirection in your life. Where is it going to go? I feel like it's happening right now. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you would like further information about your tarot card reading or your horoscope, or find out a personal astrology report, just go to my website, moongirltarot.com, or follow me on Instagram/moongirltarot, or send me an email at kristenmarie@moongirltarot.com. Thank you so much for your time and your energy, and stay positive. And if not, honor your feelings, holler at the moon, and have a kick-ass day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.